The Cuban boxing style. It's said by many across the world to be one of the most effective and traditional styles in combat sports. Despite being a small island nation with only 11 million people, Cubans have made a permanent mark on the sport of boxing. They are globally known as the kings of amateur boxing and have dominated in the Olympics. Cuban boxers have won a total of 73 medals at the Olympic Games, with 37 of them being gold medals. The Cuban boxing style focuses on tactics, precision, and movement instead of power. It is a graceful boxing style that prioritizes solid boxing fundamentals. Footwork is an essential part of Cuban boxing. A lot of people refer to it as dancing in the ring. Defense is prioritized over offense for a lot of Cuban boxers, and they always look to evade punches after hitting an opponent. We are here at the Cuban Boxing Club in the heart of the CBD in Perth. This is one of the only traditional boxing clubs in WA, and if you want to learn the Cuban boxing style, which is what we're here to do today, you want to try this gym out. I'm really excited to learn it. It's going to be a very different, a bit of a challenge, but I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go on in. The Cuban Boxing Club has been around for nearly 15 years. Because it's such a convenient location in the heart of the city, you'll find a lot of people coming here straight after work or school to get a good training session in for fitness. This gym has also found a lot of success with fighters competing in the amateurs and in the pros.
You've done boxing before?
Yeah, I've been boxing for a couple of years at a few different gyms. This is Ruben Junior. He is the son of Ruben Pineiro Sanchez, the owner and founder of the Cuban Boxing Club, better known as Ruben the Cuban. Ruben Junior has been fighting ever since he was 14 years old when he moved to Perth from Cuba and looks to compete in the next boxing Olympics and later turn pro in the sport.
After you punch, you have to check in.
Yes.
Strong. Hold that in the whole time. Hands up, tucked in, chin is down. And your rotation is there. Okay. And knuckles on the whole time. Again. Yeah, good. It's good. Well, yeah, that's how you throw a jab. You hit the jab and across. Knuckles in, knuckles in. Slowly leave it there. So you got one. Rotate more with the hips. You got two. That's the one. Put more knuckles on it. Yep. See again. So you got see. Twist a little bit more. Remember your back leg. Heels up all the time. And controlling it. Good. 1, 2. Yep. 1. Now keep your left on the front so you can keep distance between you and the fighter. Okay. Yeah? If you got your hands too close to yourself, you let it mean too much.
Yeah.
Punch it. Whereas if you're here, control distance on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So hands in the front, elbows in. Yeah. Good. 1, 2. In boxing, you have to use your feet, and that's mainly what we use, our feet.
Yeah.
Always playing around with the feet, always trying to trick it, trying to move this way so we can punch this way. Mainly don't looking for a big punch, the big punch will come. Once you change the right position and you make the opponent miss, that's your time to kill.
You have to be patient.
You have to be patient, you gotta have a good time, good leg movement. And man, I would say the best boxing, I've been around the world. Right, I've trained a lot of coaches around the world, and best boxing you can think of is Cuban boxing. The style is it's amazing.
Definitely.
You keep your hands up, great footwork, great technique, man. Once you have the footwork, once you have the technique, and you know how to time it up, that's it.
Yeah.
It's game over. Go back a little more. Hands in. So 1, 2, step. That's the hook. 2. That's the one. Again. That's it. Yeah. Go again. 2. Yeah. And move back a little more. Stay seated. Strong on your back foot. Good. Yeah. Good. 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 Nice. Up. Yeah. So left, right as well. With the left, stepping with the right. No, so left and right only.
Okay.
Imagine doing like a 1-2.
Yep.
1, 2. Now you're gonna step on the side as well. So you're gonna do me 1 and 2, 1 and 2 with the unders.
Okay.
So just sideways.
Yep.
Go 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. Now go back into your place. Do it again. So 1 stepping in. So I moved here 7 years ago. Started boxing through my dad. He got me into it. I was a soccer player before. He used to play soccer for the state team back in Cuba when I was a little kid. So I came here. I knew he was a coach, right? I did so many sports when I was in there, and I fell in love with soccer mainly. But all of the coaches from back home, they all knew my dad. So it was quite good, you know. Yeah. Even though I knew who my dad was, but at the time he wasn't present, right? So he was here making a life, right? So trying to bring the family over as well, so it was hard for him as well. Yeah. And but I knew who my dad was. Everyone spoke about him, and he would come to visit me like once a year, you know. So yeah. And then when I really started to get to know him was here when I got to Perth 7 years ago. Yeah. So yeah, he introduced me to the boxing game. Look, at the beginning I didn't want to get into it, you know. So he was like, look, you should give it a try, and just you see how you go. But for me, it was a big impact knowing that I was good at soccer, and then I had to change to another sport. But he did what he could, you know. So, and he just pretty much pressured me to come to the gym every single time, literally every single day after school. Yeah, man. Since then, I just fell in love with it, and then now I can say I'm a full-time boxer now.
Did he make you like knowing that boxing isn't a game and it actually is a very tough sport from a young age? Did you know that if you were going to fight, you have to put in that work?
100%. Look, now that I spoke about soccer and stuff like that, soccer you have the whole team games, all right? If someone mess it up, you can be angry, right? You can be, oh no, this guy just messed it up or something, you know. But in boxing is a whole different level, man.
You can get hurt.
You can get hurt, you know. Like you have to train. It's all about how you dedicate yourself to it, how much time you put into it, how you keep yourself in a little box, man. Because you can't do too many things, you know. You have to change your whole lifestyle to become a boxer. You know, you have to eat well. You have to make some time to come to the gym. You have to late nights, early mornings. It's a lot of sacrifices to become a boxer. So for me, it was a whole different impact from coming from a whole different background and being a player with such a big team and now being by myself. Yeah. You know, it's a whole different game.
100%.
And nah, man, I fell in love with boxing, especially because it all depends on you. You know, you put the work, you do the work, you get the success you want. So I just fell in love with it. Hey, like it's a whole different game, man. You have to be really disciplined, really dedicated, and it's a tough sport. It's a tough sport.
And does your dad get nervous when he's in your corner for your fights? So does he coach you maybe differently to some of the other fighters?
Look, 100%. Look, when you have someone that is your family, is your blood, what's gonna happen is he's gonna treat you way different because it means a lot to him. You know, he's his own kid, so. Definitely is a whole different level of pressure, you know.
What are your goals moving forward as a boxer?
So as a boxer, definitely I want to try to go to Olympics, which I did try last year. When I best Haragar side, I lost against him.
Tough fight.
It's tough fight. It's tough fight. He's a really good experienced fighter. For me, it was the first time doing it, so now I know like what to expect for next one and how to prepare myself to it. You know, so man, it was a great experience. Definitely, my dream goal is to go to Olympics. Hopefully, get a gold medal for Australia, the first one. And after that, I'm just gonna jump pro and just you know, make it all the way to the top of it. That's the main goal. And then if I can do it when I'm young, that's the best. Because I can see a lot of old boxers, right? They've been there for a very long time. They didn't know how to make it, know how to monetize their business properly, and they couldn't make it on time. So now they find it hard to feel that hard again and fighting, because they're getting older. You know?
They get older. Yeah.
If you can do it young, perfect.
Yeah. Well, youth is on your side. I wish you the best, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate
really
you coming
appreciate
in.
it.
It's all, man. Like I say, in boxing, you gotta be strong mentally.
Yes, mentally. That's
Mentally is the one.
Yeah.
And being consistent and just put time on it and heart. All it takes in life is love. That's all, and passion.
100%.
Thank you
so much, Ruben.
So, my time learning the Cuban boxing style has come to an end. A big thank you to the Cuban Boxing Club. If you're around Perth, go and check it out and get a training session in. You definitely won't regret it. We'll see where this journey leads us to next, whether we try out a new gym or a new martial arts. We'll see you guys in the next video.